Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. That's out to center field. Ohtani settles underneath it, makes the grab, one away. And let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Miguel Andujar.
Well, Boog, there aren't like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Tyler Soderstrom stands in now and watches strike one.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Two down, base is empty. Brent Rooker digs in now. Center field. Ohtani makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Jeffrey Springs. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog, just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and Like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Didn't go.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom snags it, and there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run. Relax and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Will Smith, batting with one down, takes the strike.
0-1's the count.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that is out of play. One out, base is empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, did not go. And a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Batting forward, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Now fly ball to right center. Butler on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Shea Langoliers. The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the catch for the out. One away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
On the ground, right side. Taylor fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Right through there for a strike.
0-1. One and one.
Two out, space is empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
One ball.
Looks like a really good
strikes.
fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two outs. Way upstairs,
two
and the
strikes.
count is 2-2. And that's too high. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there, and it remains 1-0. Back here in L.A., digging in, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. Soderstrom sizing this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting eighth, designated hitter,
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 1 and the A's nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, this is J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Yamamoto back to work. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Yamamoto, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This to third. Hernandez over to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8, second baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's Luis Urias. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next offering upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Inside ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
There's the strike.
0-2.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Conforto makes the catch, and that is that. The A's strand 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. There's a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
There's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And here it comes. On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Mookie now. Fly to left his first time. Pulls that one foul. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. That one drilled left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Betts into second.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
That's to third. Zips it across. That ends the inning. One left for LA. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 1-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That to right. Pajes settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Grounded out his first time. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, one down. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Ball, that's out.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Foul ball there.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Fly to left his first time. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
James Outman now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in LA, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that is downstairs. 1-1.
You know, these Athletics being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Urias. Walked his first time. To the right side, and foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Ohtani on the move. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting number 16.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out towards left center. Ohtani sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. In the air, right field, Butler. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Shortstop,
Here's Betts. Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run. Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a foul out of play. Turns and fires to Betts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's to third. Throws to second for 1. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Yamamoto back to work. Right through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get there, base hit.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. And that is out of play. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Betts brings it in, and there's one down. Now here is Brent Rooker, 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. And there are two down. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Langoliers measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Wilson off of first with 2 away. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Will Smith. That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andy.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes, 1 for 2. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, J.P. Sears.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And here is Michael Conforto. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Pages around third. Safe. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 3-1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
So 2 down. Chris Taylor now. He's 2 for 2. On the ground to third. Slings to first. Taylor out of the play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So digging in, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent. So much fun to watch.
Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's Mookie to hit. Fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 5-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
That's inside.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. That one pushed foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And they get the out on Smith.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And here's Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first.
He's out.
Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And next for LA, Andy Pajes. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
On the ground to short, Wilson. Whips it to first. Inning over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the 8th. Now it's going to be Luis Urias. And it's fouled away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Now batting.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ohtani racing over to make the catch.
Now batting. Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
So man aboard. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 3. Check swing, called strike. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 5-2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swung on, belted. Conforto takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
There's a strike. Wilson at third with 2 away. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ground ball left side. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-2.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Michel Ohtani.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
And he chases that one. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Conforto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Osvaldo Bido getting ready to go. Sterner also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Way inside.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Outman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fans There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here in L.A., and now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Right through there for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
On the ground, right side. Taylor tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a pop-up. Betts hauls it in for the out. The Athletics down to their last out. Miguel Andujar will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the air on the infield. Hernandez under it. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.